Hyperdive Heroes is a podcast for grown-ups, with cursing, depicted violence, and unsettling descriptions. Viewer discretion is advised.
Look out! Now you're probably wondering how I got here. As we were figuring out where to go next, the beast broke the door in and started causing a ruckus. I slapped him, but because he was made of slime, I fused with the beast. I slipped into the inventory to evade a devastating attack, but I lost my arm in the process. So, we decided to make our escape. Sprinting across the bridge, the beast tied on our heels, Sonny threw 3 magic beams. One summoned a wizard, one summoned a giant tree that knocked the beast off the ledge, as well as the wizard, and the third summoned a statue of Sonny's likeness, which also fell off the bridge. Our escape was assured when Drew the Beast Wizard turned Robert and Sonny into birds. We flew to a lower node, then we came up with a plan to trick the beast by moving multiple nodes at once, and well, that's when the explosion happened. It sent us hurtling towards an early demise. You're all caught up? Let's see where the story takes us.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hyperdive Heroes, our adventure about 3 people from Earth World Normal Land who have been transported to the magical Kingdom of Reverie in our fun fantasy adventure, here to locate 4 magical swords in order to return home, but also defeat the Shadow Lord along the way. I am your rabble-rouser, your game master, your RPG physician, Thomas Kirkendall, and I am here to prescribe you a new medication. That medication is fun.
That's what we're calling it.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Call
like
it Adderall.
sheer terror.
Adderall's the fun medication. It makes everything fun now.
Makes me so fast.
Makes me so fast.
So fast. I'm fast as fuck.
Hello, my name is Alexander William Kirkendall. I will be playing Robert Orion Bancroft here against his will to save the day for a bunch of people he just met because they couldn't be bothered to do it themselves. Playing a game where the game design is atrocious and he will have words with their managers.
But Alex, it just works.
It doesn't, though.
It just works.
It really
just works.
isn't working.
Ask Chad, it just works.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know,
Yeah,
Chad,
yeah.
does it?
Well,
Does it, Chad?
well, let's just say that, hi, I'm Daedra Rude, and my name is also Chad Ryan. 6 first names, because there's 2 of me now.
6 first names.
6th of his name.
Chad, Kyle, Ryan.
Wait, what did you just say to me?
The Chad, Kyle, Ryan.
Oh God, say that 3 times fast.
No.
Or
I can't.
you
I
could-
literally can't.
Or you could do
Chad,
Chad,
Kyle,
Ryan, Chad, Kyle, Ryan, Kyle, Chad, and make it a palindrome.
God damn it.
He hated it.
CKRRCK.
No. Not like
Cocker.
this.
Okay.
Oh no. Tristan, you have to do yourself as well.
Oh,
Go.
I have to do something?
Yeah, that was just a real
Yes,
rough
introduce
cut for Tristan. I
just
feel bad.
here
There was no transition there.
I thought I was here to be a fly on the wall, just listen to you guys.
No. You have to say stuff too.
Okay. Well,
Or else.
I've been announced, but I am Tristan Riley. I'm playing Sonny Summers, and he's a very confused, simple man who definitely remembers his girlfriend from the real world.
Yeah, her name is?
I was
Tristan.
literally just
Tristan,
listening
you
to an
can't.
episode that had
Lucy Loverton.
this exact moment.
Lucy Lover. I'm fucking with you.
Lucy Loverton. Okay.
Lucy
I was like,
Loverton.
are we going to have a repeat of episode 6? Is this going to be episode 6 again?
I need to go back to
This is
episode
gonna be
1
a-
and write down all my cats' names.
Told you he remembered.
But does Tristan remember?
Well, that's not as important.
Character knowledge versus player
Danger just
knowledge.
shaking her head. Is just shaking her head right
And,
now. She looks like a disappointed mom. She looks so disappointed.
Slightly. I'm definitely more disappointed. I'm not mad, just disappointed.
So, as we last left off, the group of you were very violently thrown from the top of one of the platforms after a blast erupted from within the node you left Drew in, like a tidal wave, which blasted all of them off of the ledge. Our heroes whoosh right off the edge. The initial blast hitting the Chads, which did knock them both unconscious, but both were able to transport into the inventory space. Whose inventory did you leap into specifically, or did you not decide? If we didn't specify, we can just pick somebody. It doesn't really matter.
I can't really remember if I specified, but I'm just gonna say Sonny's inventory.
Yeah, we'll say Sonny.
Yeah.
All right, we'll say Sonny's inventory. So Sonny has the Chads in his inventory. The Chads are now in the inventory, but you're both unconscious from the blast. Sonny and Robert, you're both conscious. You are just plummeting down below, and one of the roofs of another node is rapidly approaching you. So, what do you do?
Duck and cover. I mean,
So I don't have any way to break my fall, really. Is there like any vines or something that I can grab and swing from at all to try and change my momentum or
vines.
reduce my momentum?
idea.
I mean, yeah, no, that is a viable strategy. There is a question of whether or not you're going to give yourself like really bad like rope burn, but that's better than becoming a pancake.
Yeah, well, rope burn aside, I am trying to swing from it like a certain George of the Jungle, rather than just power slide down and remove all of the skin
Robert,
from my
Such
hands.
a deep pull.
Robert of the Jungle.
Hey guys,
all right.
I have my bracelet of grappling. I forgot about.
You've already used it for the day. You've already
Is
used
that
it
a
for
one?
the day.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize.
That was like
It says last for a scene. Oh, once. Oh, yeah. It says
scene.
once a day.
Yeah. Last
It
first
says-
scene once a day. You used it when you guys arrived in this
Yeah,
place.
okay,
So it is currently.
That's right,
Yeah, you're not gonna. Yeah, it's kind of deactive now
here's
until
an
you guys
here's
get
an
another
idea.
rest in.
As we're considering this, we probably would have hit the roof already, but
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to make fast choices. So
I think I'm
gonna
just
say,
gonna-
Robert, if
I'm grabbing a vine.
if you want to try to grab a vine, Sonny, do you want to kind of do the
I
same?
flail trying to grab something. Yeah.
All right, yeah, all right, cool. Give me, I guess, obviously some rolls here. I don't
Just a
think
normal-
either of any of you have. Yeah, I don't think any of you have inclinations that are going to help you.
I don't think I got any boons for this, no.
I don't think there's a inclination boon for vine grabbing.
Yeah.
All
right.
So I'll just say D6 rolls, and that will affect a lot of things here. All right, 4, 3. All right. So this is what I'm gonna.
What's the
yeah?
target number again?
I'm gonna say 5 in this instance. Otherwise, something bad will happen. Just because this is a very dangerous situation you find yourselves in.
I'll
I
spend
may
2.
as well spend. I'll spend 1.
Yeah, you guys drop through the air and manage to grab and tangle yourselves into some vines. I would say for Sonny, he has a little easier time because his base roll was a little higher. So I think that he finds like a very thick patch of vines and he kind of throws his body into them and they kind of catch him like a hammock. You kind of like land in like a hammock of like vines that kind of like sway back for you. Hold on to them. Robert
thank
has
God.
to sort of like hit some drooping vines, wrap his whole body around them, and just slides down them a bit. Just and you like get a bit of like the rope burn on your hands as you slide down a little bit, like but you manage to like stop holding on, and both of you are hanging, looking down at the abyss below, the hundreds, if not like over 1,000 foot drop that extends to the base of this massive obelisk far, far below you. Probably actually more than 1,000 feet, probably a couple thousand feet. So it's a
big
dizzying drop. Well, no, it goes up to the cloud line. The obelisk goes up to the cloud line. Like, it is massive.
Like a mountain.
It's also it's also like width-wise wide enough for a city to be in it. So imagine the width wide enough to put a city in it, and the height to hit the clouds. Like, this thing is like monolithic. Like, it is massive. It is bigger than any real world structure. Like, it is this massive thing. This mountain-sized spire that just extends up.
Yeah. Sonny looks down and he's like, huh, I'm gonna be sick. And like,
yeah, you're swaying in the vine hammock and you like do that thing of like leaning over the hammock to look down, and just that moment of like the dizzying drop as like the fisheye lens camera like zooms in on you and you go like, oh.
So
like,
I
as you look
turn
down.
my eyes away from the drop. I look up like, don't look down. Don't look down.
Robert, from where you're holding the vines, you also glance down and see like the just plummeting drop as your stomach drops.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You do see that there's the roof of another node about 30 feet, kind of like under and to the left of you guys.
Okay, can I start swinging the vine in that direction?
It's more of like a thick set of vines. It doesn't really swing. You kind of shake it and it kind of like stiffly moves back and forth. But you do look behind you and you see there's other vines behind you a few feet back. You could like reach out and grab them and like kind of swing to those.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and move over to a more mobile vine so that I can try and swing myself over to the sort of direct my momentum over toward the node so that I don't just plummet to my death.
Okay, this is going to be another 6d6 roll. This will be a lot easier. You only need to hit a 3 since you're a lot more stable and not actively falling.
That's a 6.
Oh, yeah, 6. Yeah, you switch over, swing, and you actually swing right
takes
up.
a deep breath, conquers the vertigo.
Yeah, you swing, and you actually come swinging into view right next to Sonny, who's laying on his back, looking straight up on the vine hammock, like,
Don't dally or you'll be bird food.
Oh, I don't like heights.
Well, that's too damn bad, isn't it? And I would like to swing over to the node.
It is a drop, so
well,
like,
it is.
you'd have to you'd have to George of the Jungle style like vine hop like the rest of the way till you're directly over it, and then you'd have to climb down. So this is going to be kind of like a vine hopping
I've
challenge.
watched Ultimate Ninja Warrior. I've seen this done before. I know how to do this.
It's just like Ninja Warrior.
You've got this, Robert. Or your name isn't
Okay,
Bancroft.
Okay, give me another 3 roll, DC 3 roll.
Come on.
If you could, Ninja Warrior. Yeah, Robert literally says, "You've seen Ninja Warrior, Robert. You could do this." And then he's straight up like vine hopping Ninja Warriors, like hanging in the air across a bunch of vines and scales down to the roof of another node. And you have this moment, Sonny, watching him like, damn, like he actually would be good on Ninja Warrior.
Shit. I can't let him show me up now.
All right, Sonny, would you like to do the same thing?
Yes.
Yeah, give me a DC 3 D6 roll.
4.
4, yeah. It's a little more tentative, and I think you take it a little slower, but you do.
I make my steady way across.
Robert on the roof of the node. You got this, Sonny.
And at that point, you eventually slide down the vines.
I gotta concentrate.
And land.
Oh, thank God.
I think Robert actually like grabs you and catches you as you slide down to like slow your fall. Like, all right, I got you.
Oh, thank you. Oh my.
And at this point,
Robert holds up his hand to give you a high five.
Oh, he slaps your hand. It's just like completely sweaty and
yep.
Yeah, clammy.
I think we're at the point now where Chad would kind of return to consciousness. He was only briefly knocked out from the blast, so I think the Chads floating in the inventory at this point are like eyes kind of open. Your head feels rattled. It's that feeling you would get like right after being knocked out by like a concussive blast. You're just kind of like like opening your eyes and kind of dizzy.
I haven't experienced that.
They're in a stable spot, right?
They're currently on the roof
I mean-
of one of the nodes.
More or
Considering
less.
how
So far,
viney
there's
these
no
are,
immediate danger at the moment.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
I'm wondering, are we
Yeah.
hearing the beasts nearby anywhere? Or...
You're hearing sounds of like animals and plants, and occasionally you hear the cry of some of those weird bird monsters. But where the node you guys are on is, there's a bunch of other nodes half like scattered around above it with a bunch of vines dropping down. So you guys are actually in a lot of shade right now. You're kind of in the shadows of a few other nodes. So unless they move, you guys are actually somewhat hidden, I would say, or at least like you'd have to fly down to like be level with you guys to even see you at the moment.
So,
That's good.
considering how
Yeah.
viney these nodes are, I would assume it would be sort of trivial to climb down, like a really easy rock climbing wall at a rock climbing gym.
Well, actually, at the top of the node, you can actually see that there is an opening, like a door, like
there's an
with the
access
big
door.
ones, but like smaller. Yeah, there's like an access door at the very top.
Okay, I will equip my halberd and start cutting some vines away so that we can open the door.
All right, Chads, are you staying in the inventory?
I was actually going to crawl out of the inventory.
Crawl out.
So like the ring, an inventory window opens up, and Chad crawls out of it like the ring girl.
but more bloopy.
Okay.
Yeah, but
What?
more bloopy.
What just happened? My head hurts.
no
idea. We almost fell to our deaths.
Well, that certainly happened.
Also, don't look over the edge.
What?
Unless you have a
Oh my
strong
God.
stomach.
Yeah, you walk to the edge of the node, look down, just boo. I mean, it's the same as all the other drops you guys have seen, but you feel a little better because you're standing on like a flat, solid like stone-like surface almost. But yeah, it's a steep drop for sure.
Yeah.
But you guys are actually lower down than you were originally,
This
because
is-
you guys have dropped a few nodes. You're actually closer to the bottom now than before. And actually, Chad, when you look over the edge while they're looking at the door, you can see far, far below, near the bottom of this place, you see what looks like a structure made of green crystal. Sort of like a spheric dome with like jutting like crystal parts like sticking out of the sides of it, like a geode almost. Right? So it's like this crystalline dome with jagged spires coming out of it. It's like hard to see because it blends in with all the green when you're higher up, but now that you're lower down, you can kind of see the top of it from above.
Its sword might be down there. I don't know. There's this like green crystally dome thing down there.
Sonny
And
turns around.
I'll go
What?
take a look.
You all see it, this big like crystal dome.
Would I be able to determine if that's like the vault that we're trying to go to?
You have no information to go off of,
Okay.
but I mean, it's as good a guess as any.
I mean, we
Okay.
did hear that a vault was down at the bottom somewhere.
Yeah. And how can I determine any sort of like, I guess, for lack of a better term, map data that I could input into this node to move it closer?
You want to go over to the orb in the center of like the main town area?
Well, the orb has never had any like map data. It's always just told me the nodes that I'm connected to. So I like am unable. I have to like guess web IP addresses to try and get to where I'm
Well,
going.
You're kind of like at the moment thinking like getting that book that Drew was talking about is probably one of the best things you guys could do right now,
Yeah.
because the book supposedly will allow you guys to navigate more
Ah.
effectively.
And he said that was in the vault, correct?
Yeah, he said it should be.
Okay, so,
Along with the sword, supposedly, but
Huh.
so what I'm asking is like, can I determine any navigational data or addresses or whatnot that I can try and put in to get closer so that we're not so far away?
I would say that it would be relatively impossible to know, like, because it's in a language you don't speak.
Is it a code
Roll
language?
me, but it is, but not. It doesn't really matter because you have nothing. You have no cipher. You have no way to decode what it means.
Okay.
Like nothing to go off of. I would say make a boon roll with Master of the Digital Languages because there is something you could glean. Nice. All right, 6.
Herbert's
I
like
think you're like, I
squinting
can't read
really
this.
hard right now.
Yeah, you're like, I can't read this, but Chad might be able to.
Chad,
Yes.
I need
They both say.
your eyes.
Need my eyes.
No, less that, and more like he might be able to like touch it and like sort of like matrix like figure out
Need his eyes?
like where to go.
All right.
Don't make him take his eyes out.
It's not a thing that you're going to be able to do, Robert. You think it's a thing that only Chad would be able to do.
I have an idea. The web is in the city. Can you link to the web and become a node to the web?
Maybe.
What do you mean? So we can find our way to the vault?
Find our way, glean information, scout ahead.
Let me try and connect with this.
All right.
Let's get inside
second.
first. Let's get to safety.
Obviously, you pull the door open off the top of the node, and you look down, and there's a staircase that goes down, and after a few steps, you can see it's one of those like circular like neighborhoods built into the walls of this thing. Like all the nodes, there are stairs wrapping around that you can walk down that go in a spiral around all the houses, and you can find like a main street area or like a main path area that has stairs that goes all the way down to the bottom, and you just make your way down there. You pass by a few more doors with glowing light coming from them. You guys can obviously assume what's probably in there. And you guys make your way down to the crystal that's floating at the center of the chamber.
Work your magic.
I touch the node and I try and gleam deeper into the node. I'm pondering the orb.
All right, Chad shall now ponder the orb. Is this more of just like your glitch power type thing, or is this like you're actually trying to glitch it to understand it, like using power dice? Like, are we going for just a surface level, or are you actually trying to like affect it?
I'm trying to like actually like affect it so I can understand it.
Okay, how many power dice you want to spend?
I'm gonna do 2.
All right, 2 it is.
Every
Daedra.
goddamn time.
Daedra,
This character
your
is so
rolls
fucking
with
cursed.
Your rolls with the fucking glitch powers this entire time in this dungeon have been so cursed. That's a 1. You know what though?
Damn.
You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna be as harsh on you in this. I think actually this is gonna lead into something that you and I have talked about, Daedra. I think you go to do it and your hand starts to vibrate with the powers, and I think you cut it off and stop as a real fear takes hold in your chest in the middle, and actually like it just fizzles out. You stop doing it. And you're gonna take karma.
Okay.
But you just pull your fist back and stop. Like out of just a sort of an internal dread, like what's gonna happen if I fuck it up?
Yeah.
And I think that you just let it fail.
And
Chad actually, I think, backs up and looks a little shaken.
All right.
I don't know if I want to keep using my powers for everything.
Well, we're in a tight situation.
Oh, hold on. Let
I
him
know,
explain
but-
himself,
time.
Sonny. Let him explain himself.
I keep
All right.
I keep screwing things up, and it's scary. Like all the things that keep happening. Like I don't know. Like if I feel like these powers are kind of more of a curse than they are a blessing, and I don't know if I should really be using them so freely.
Well, I can understand. You are a blob right now.
I put my
two
hand
blobs,
on
technically.
Chad's shoulder and I go,
Right.
The other Chad, another hand comes out of Chad's body and pats his own back.
I'm going to
God.
sort of pat Chad on the shoulder and go, I can understand. Things haven't exactly always gone smoothly. Maybe this time, instead of trying to change something, we simply try to know it. So, like how when you can just sort of passively touch any object and know its properties, perhaps you could touch this node and be able to simply connect to the information network rather than trying to force it to happen.
I mean, I can give that a shot, I guess. And I gotta put my hand on the node.
Yeah, you see the hand put on the node, like a right hand, and then a second right hand goes on over the first right hand.
My God.
It's like super uncomfortable.
I'll keep my hand on Chad's shoulder reassuringly.
Yeah, just give me your D6 roll if you're just doing your like understanding ability.
That's a 3.
A 3. I think the difficulty on this is for the understanding ability. I think the difficulty on that is a 4.
All right, we'll spend
if
a
I'm not
karma.
mistaken. But let me check my.
Chad sure does have a lot of karma to spend.
It's true.
You know,
Storm Blast.
he's made a lot of rolls.
You're sitting on what, a 7?
He's made a lot of rolls.
Well, 6 now.
Okay.
You could make it a 6.
Interesting. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it would be this. So I think this term would pop up.
Item special. Special items that are unique or have special properties. Abilities vary.
Which does confirm to you the property of it, which is that it is a item, which means that fucking with it will probably be less dangerous than like a person,
Okay.
per se. So you're like, okay, it's an item. That's good to know.
Yeah.
If you fuck it up and it no clips through the floor, that means we just have to go to a different node.
It probably doesn't mean everything explodes, and now there's 8 chads.
It just pops like a soap bubble.
All the chads come out. All right. So as you're touching it and scanning it and like trying to understand this item better, something else happens. The orb goes completely green, and then from a middle point on the orb, an eye opens, looking at all of you.
Oh,
Does it look like Chaos the
What
Beast's
the hell?
eye?
No, it's a green eye.
I
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who,
stamped my halberd hesitantly.
who are you?
The eye looks at all of you and quickly scans past all of you, and you hear a voice. It sounds like a woman's voice, and you hear the voice say, "Regrettable." And the eye then shuts. You then hear a screeching noise outside the node.
Does it sound like Chaos the Beast?
It sounds like those bird things.
Oh, hell. Guys, I think she sicked the birds on us.
And it sounds like they're getting closer.
Time to move the node. All right, step back. I'm going to send us to a random location. We'll figure it out from there.
Oh, hell. All right.
And I'm going to go to the control panel, and I'm just going to start... I'm going to start pushing buttons.
All right, this is since you're not actually putting an actual code in here, this is definitely like
We don't have any addresses. We're just figuring it out.
Well, all the doors have addresses on them.
Yes, but that'll just take
that
us
go
to
to different
the
nodes.
adjacent place. I need to go somewhere weird
All right,
and fast.
this is going to be a probability roll. I would say this is a little chance to getting the correct sequence for a node, like specifically with all the right characters.
Just
So you need to roll a
face-rolling on the
d6 and hit
keyboard.
it. Yeah, you need to roll a d6 and hit a 6
Oh,
for this to work.
All right. Here goes nothing.
A
It's
1.
not working. It's not
So
working.
you're hammering the keys, like he's literally face rolling the button options, like smacking the orb, and it's going pew pew pew. And after you hit it a few more times, it actually just turns off and floats down.
No!
Shit.
God damn it!
Damn you.
Get it
You
back! Get it back!
you like overloaded it, and it just turns off.
No! Turn it back on! You can turn it back on, can't you?
Shit, it thinks I'm a robot. It locked me out.
No!
You didn't
I
do all
have
the
to do the fucking captcha now.
From the doors on one
Son
end of
of
this
a
node,
bitch.
you hear a and the door juts open, and one of the heads of those vine-like vultures
Oh, hell.
looks into the room, and then it screeches. It opens its mouth and lets out a horrifying screech in your direction as it's like clawing to open the door, and you see the beaks of a few more poking into like other gaps in the
Did
door.
I
Quick,
pull
out
like
the
a
other side.
Legolas and the Mines of Moria and just like shoot one's head that's poking through just to like kind of slow him down?
You need to. Yeah, you need to hit a. Let me check what the difficulty on hitting these guys are.
Grapple the door.
Entangle the door.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he hits one, entangles one, that would entangle all of them that are like by the door. So it would.
That's a good idea.
Quite effective.
All right.
Yeah, it would tangle them up in the half open door.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Good idea,
Let me
Robert.
check. Robert, that's a great idea. You need to roll 3 to hit. So 3 or higher will hit.
Oh, sweet. And I get a boon on ranged attacks. 6.
Hell yeah,
6.
Batman.
Let's go.
Does that mean he gets the second
Sonny
one?
he just pulls an arrow. Actually, yeah, you roll the 6, you get to roll an additional time.
That's
So if you
right.
get, another crit.
Is that just a normal roll, right? It's not another boon.
Yeah, you just roll again,
Okay.
and every time you roll,
4.
all right. So no additional. So it's just one strike. You loose the arrow. It spins through the air and collides with this thing's body, and the vines whip out, wrapping around all of them. They're all screeching and clawing as they're all like kind of roped together. You guys have an opportunity to try to get away. You guys could go up the stairs to the roof, or you could go out the other door, out the node, out the other side.
Actually,
We should probably.
I vote out the other side.
I think Sonny would start running for the door because he's thinking to find another node like to operate on. Another orb, I mean.
That's what Chad's thinking too.
all right, I'll
Yeah.
follow them.
All right, you guys run to the exit and throw open one of the door and start rushing across one of the other platforms. You guys get all the way to the other side and open the door and slip inside. As soon as you guys are slipping inside to this other area, you hear more screeching coming from the half-open door of the node you guys just left. These things have broken free and they're hot on your tail. As you guys open the door and step into this new area, the orb at the center of the chamber lights up, floats, and turns, and the eye opens again. And you just hear the voice once again say, "Please don't make this difficult." And then the orb floats down again as you guys hear more screeching on the way.
I go up to the node and I crack my knuckles and I'm like, okay, let's keep it simple, stupid. And I am going to look over at the door to my right and just hammer out that code and hit enter. And then as we go there, I look to the door in front of me and I hammer out that code and I hit enter. And then I look to the door
You're
to
just
the
trying to
right of
keep
me.
moving.
I hammer out that code and I hit enter.
All right.
And I look to the
Okay.
door behind me
All
and I
right.
hammer out that code.
This is going to be a boon roll, and you're going to get master of the digital languages because of this. And it's because you're a quick typer. You're able to type this like
Do
you're
you
typing
have
all this stuff out. But
any
you're like,
idea how much dialogue I've typed?
yeah, it's just him
How much
hammering the-
code I've written? You are beneath me.
Robert's like, this is my skill set.
I guess Sonny's just like leaning against the wall, trying not to fall down as we were jerked around by all this. It's like
Yeah, please roll me a boon roll. Yeah, give me a boon roll.
Hey, baby,
God
we're back
damn.
in business.
Robert is like, he cracks his knuckles and he's just like, it's my moment. Fingers on the keys. We watch this node wrench free, move through the air, and then turn and wrench in a different direction, and then turn and go up, and then turn and go down. And the whole time this is happening, you guys are being like thrown, stumbling around as this thing like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh swings around. And you guys go tumbling and sliding as this thing is like jerked and sent every which way, up, down, left, right. You guys are completely disoriented. It's like that feeling of an elevator. Whenever it goes up or down, you feel like your like stomach
Lurching.
like, whoa, whoa, like as you're like, going up and down. Same with the side to side.
In order to maintain his own balance, he's in like a deep writing stance in front of the keyboard.
Yeah, you guys are being lurched every
Sonny
which
throws
way.
up.
Eventually, you guys come to a stop.
All right. That should have shaken them for a while. Let's get our bearings.
Let's hope. Oh.
All right. I'm
I
going
don't feel so
to
good.
go to one of the doors and peek out.
I like offer a hand to Chad, help him up.
You can hear the screeching of a lot of those creatures. You're not sure if they're coming towards you or not, though.
Okay. They're just sort of in the distance. Gotcha. I'm gonna quickly go to the edge and look down and try to find that dome again.
I'm gonna roll a d6 to see if you guys are closer to the bottom or higher up. We'll say 4 to 6. You guys are lower down. 3 to 1. You guys are higher up.
Okay.
You guys are higher up than before.
But I can still see it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a 3, so it's like the least bad of how high up you could be. So you're like a little higher.
Okay. I am going to sort of try and get my bearings and see if I can start going to nodes that are lower and lower down and trying to get closer to the dome.
There's a couple of bridges connected to this. You guys could just walk to a different node and see because you don't know. You really need to get that book.
Yes,
is the
but
big
it
thing.
seems like every time we go into a different node, that eye finds us. So it's better we just be in the node we're in and move around.
Speaking of which, Chad, overstaying just the gem lights up and the eye opens again.
All right.
Hey,
Look. Could we at least
spins to
get
look at
some
you.
kind of like explanation as like what the hell's going on? Like, what do you even need us for?
I don't need you. It's regrettable what has to be done. And the eye floats back down.
wait, got.
Robert coming in and closing the door again. I suppose that means the birds are about to be on our ass again.
Birds are getting louder again.
I have a feeling that eye is id.
All right. Hold on to your lunches, gentlemen.
Oh, not again, hell.
I'm gonna try and take us down. I gotta get us closer to that damn dome.
Last time you got us higher.
Can we try like maybe going by like what the lowest address number is?
I'm
Something.
working on it. I was just trying to get us away from the immediate attack we were under. I have a bit more breathing room now. Can you try and connect to the web so that you can guide me, be my eyes, tell me where I'm going?
I can give it a shot again. I don't want to turn anybody into paste, but oh god, I can give it a shot.
I'm not
Oh,
asking you
boy.
to change any properties. I'm just trying to see if you can tap into the web that's already here.
Yeah, you want to try again with your power dice?
Yeah, sure.
How many power dice do you want to spend?
I'll go with 2 again.
Now, to specify,
All right,
are you
two
trying to
again.
change something, or are you just trying to, like, gain access to something?
I'm trying to gain access, but
Okay. All right. That is, I will keep that wording in mind.
trying to gain access so I can see what nodes are what. 2 4s.
2 4s. Chad, you I'm in. You touch the orb,
Sunglasses.
and then Chad's eyes light up white, and Chad goes, oh, like a mouth opens up. And Chad, you can see it. A network of lines like a spider web going through all of this place. Every building, every node, the walls, everything is connected like a massive web of information that is traveling along these lines in all these different directions. And there's something that you're able also to notice. High above you, near the peak of this obelisk, all of that information is feeding back to a central node at the very top.
Okay.
And you can assume that's where all this information is being fed to. And as you look up and see that, sort of within this mental space, you also see a green eye looking down at all of you.
He's beginning to believe.
So there is some sort of omniscient presence keeping an eye on you, and you can feel that every time a node is moved, it knows where it's moved.
All right.
So if you're using the nodes to move, it will know what node is moving and to where. Which explains why you keep getting found, because as long as you guys are using them, you're being located. You have 2 choices, and I will present them to you. You can either move this node following a line down to the bottom, but you'll be detected. Or you can try to hide your signal and move, but you'll need to make another power roll.
Use the VPN.
So your choice is you can try to hide it, but it'll be more risky, or just race to the bottom and they'll know where you are, but there will be no issues.
I'm gonna try and hide it.
Okay, how many power dice?
Going with 2 again.
2 again. Okay.
3 and a 5. Let's go.
So 5 it is. So yeah, you see the green omniscient eye of Sauron, basically, and you go, and then you think of a VPN. You picture a VPN in your mind. You're like, you can't see my internet signal. You can't find me. And then
This
put,
video is
like, a
brought to you
little-
by NordVPN.
Yeah, that's what's playing in your head. Not sponsored.
I am now sponsored by Surfshark.
Yeah, you're like, "Ah!" And then like Chad's eyes light up. He floats off the ground with the orb in front of him. Ooh, like just floating into the air. And then you feel the node move. And the node just glides safely down through a bunch past the nodes. In your mind, how you're viewing it, it's like you're the node and you're just like flying down through all of the nodes, gliding past all of them. And for a moment, Chad, your powers don't feel like a curse. It's weightless. It's like you're gliding and flying through this place weightlessly, moving along these tracks you can see in your mind as you move through this place until the node touches down at the floor of the obelisk, and your eyes return to normal, and you land on your feet, and the orb floats back down. And you kind of like feel a bit buzzed, but like in a good way.
You all right there,
Okay.
lad?
Yeah, no, I'm great. Don't touch the orb again.
Okay. I hold my hands up.
What happened?
It's-
Why?
There's some kind of presence at the top of the tower that's connected to the network. It's like just some kind of rogue element that is tracking us, whatever it is. It's at the top of the tower, though. Seems
Okay.
like everything's
Okay.
connected to the top of the tower.
Anyway,
Well,
Anyways,
which direction? I point toward the doors. Which direction is the dome, the vault? I assume.
You just
This
point
one.
to the door on the right.
Right. All right. Let's go. Walk
All
and talk,
right.
gentlemen.
I knock an arrow
You-
just in case.
Open up, and it's much different environment than before. You see stretching out ahead of you is the base of the obelisk. Up above, you can see all the nodes, the hundreds and thousands of these nodes populating this, large obelisk that stretch up into the air with all the bridges connecting them. And far above, you can also see a bunch of these creatures flying around between different nodes, screeching, but they're like so far above you now that they're almost a little distant. And you're kind of like, well, thank God they're way up there. And you look before you, the floor of the obelisk is those like kind of vines and roots and stuff like that, all kind of like overlapping and making kind of this green like forest floor, kind of like how it is right outside the obelisk. Like all those vines and whatnot that are just kind of creating this bumpy floor. It's easy to walk on, but you do have to follow like the patterns of some of the vines to walk stably. Otherwise it gets a little uneven. And at the center of this base area, at the center of the bottom of this obelisk, is this massive emerald sphere that's hovering just above the ground. And the front of it has a ramp that goes up to the front and a pair of emerald crystal doors. And it's just this huge emerald sphere with jagged, like, pieces of crystal coming out of the sides of it.
Some Wizard of Oz shit. All right. If I know anything about predatory birds, they're going to have really good eyesight and they might still see us. So we have to stay under cover and move quickly from cover to cover.
I will say that between where you guys are at the node and the crystal dome, it is just a flat open
Yes,
area.
well, that's a known issue. That's what I expected. But that's something we're going to have to simply take into account. Let's get to that edge, the edge of that open area, though. Stay under cover.
Yeah, if you guys want, you could just dash for it. Quickly making your way across the roots and making your way to the front of the ramp.
So before we go to if we're gonna go sprinting across, Chad wants to get he
Okay.
wants to get down like he's about to start a play like he's down like he's down on the line in football.
Okay. Yeah, you get down.
Before
There's
you
the
do
Chad I
Chad,
know.
I have an idea. The floor is green. You are green.
Yeah.
Is it possible that you could be some kind of camo for Sonny and I? Ostensibly, we carry you over our heads, and you block the view from above.
I mean,
That would require you maybe to fuck up your form again. And I don't know how you're feeling about that.
I don't
Chad.
know if I should push it any further.
Look, get in my inventory.
But I just want to run, coach. I just want to run.
If we don't get spotted by birds, it'll be even better.
I'm picturing both Chad saying that at the same time.
Yeah.
Look, I have an idea. Let's at least give it a look before we just start sprinting for all hell, all right? Compromise?
Okay, fine. I guess I could try and act as cover. It's just I don't know how well it's going to be, and I'm going to be open for pecking. So
Here's my idea. So hop in my inventory real quick.
hop in the inventory.
I would like to try and equip him as like a tower shield.
You equip him and he is just a big green boy that he's on your arm like this, standing like a rectangle, and he's just on your arm.
Right? And then I hold him above my head, but offset so that it can also cover like Sonny to my side.
If I try to crouch like
and
close.
the way his arm would be like kind of on your lower back, like holding you like a shield. So when he holds you up above, you can actually stare directly up above you guys as you move,
Oh.
which would allow you to see everything above you guys as they move.
All right. How does this? How are we feeling? How does this look?
Well, I can look up and see if the birds are coming, so I'll be able to tell you if this plan doesn't work.
Well,
Is the tower shield big enough that I can sort of crouch under it a little bit if I like get up close to Robert?
But you and Robert have to be like right in front and behind each other and be like shuffle stepping across the platform because of the size. You guys have to be like
Uncomfortably
like
close.
shuffle.
if we don't get
uncomfortably
noticed,
close.
it'll be even better.
All right.
Is this the plan we want to go with, or do we
Right.
just want to sprint?
I
I'd say
mean,
let's give
I'm
it a shot.
partial to sprinting,
All right.
but all right.
All right, let's go.
Right.
Hut, 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 hut.
You start sprinting across the thing. It's more of like shuffling across the plane than sprinting.
Robert's
but
ass
eventually
in
you
my
guys reach
face.
the
Yeah.
Eventually, you guys reach the end of the field and scale up the platform to the large emerald doors. And you guys basically have reached the front of this sphere of emerald. It's pretty big. We're talking like a city hall. Like it's a giant structure. It's actually larger than the regular nodes you've been in. So a node could fit inside of it. Not maybe two nodes, but one node could fit inside.
Okay.
So it's a sizable structure.
Okay. Is it locked at all? Is there a lock mechanism that I can see?
Actually, when you approach it, it's ajar slightly.
I thought it was a door.
Oh.
And a good one. And you can actually see that there are some vines and stuff that have been hacked away to allow entry inside.
Okay. This is interesting. Let's sneak on in then. All right, you first, Sonny.
Who's in there?
And I sort of prop up Chad against the side so that Sonny can sneak under.
As you guys approach the the opening, you actually hear a voice from inside, and you hear a distant voice saying, "Well, I told you. I looked
Son of a
around and I
bitch."
didn't see anything specific. I don't think there's any traps, sir, but I could definitely check again." You hear a voice say,
Square
network. I knock an arrow silently.
Get in. We're not undercover. Get inside.
You see this ramp that extends up to the back of the structure, and it's not like into like the full structure. It's only like in a little bit of the way, but it's like kind of a ramp that goes up to like a crystalline elevator that's built into the wall. And obviously the rest of the place has this sort of dim greenish glow that sort of like fills the entire chamber, kind of surrounding everything. But none of the crystals are see-through. They're all like a shade of green that isn't like translucent. And up at the very top of the ramp in front of the crystalline elevator, you see a bedraggled, poorly equipped with a shield of scraps and a broken spear and a big helmet, Squire Ned Worth. And you see next to him an armored figure with a cloak and a big sack with a pointed helm. And you recognize Surprise as they both turn from the top of the ramp to look down at all of you.
Get that beaky bastard.
Excuse you.
Stop right there.
I have a name, you know.
I point my bow and arrow at him.
Surprise moves Squire Nedworth in front of him.
Really?
He's such a
It's
douche.
okay, my knight. I'll do as you trains me. If you shoot anything, I'll make sure to take the hits. He goes, yeah, good job. And he pats him on the head and he turns back to the door.
Nedworth, get out of the
I
way.
can't do that. My knight said I have to stand in the way of oncoming projectiles, and I do see there
You're
that
not-
you've got a bow ready to go,
damn.
so I've got to stand here.
Nedworth,
I'm just gonna.
your knight's an asshole.
I'm gonna
Leave
start- I
him.
wanna
No,
start
he's a
sprinting at them.
wise
I
knight.
have I'm gonna.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna start sprinting at them, and then as I'm sprinting up with Chad still equipped, I'm gonna go. Do you think you could jump into Sonny's inventory, rubber band back to mine, and then exit while still carrying the momentum to fly up the ramp?
Yeah, I could probably do that.
Just fucking slingshot himself between the two of us.
So you move into
As I'm
the inventory
sprinting
with
up the ramp.
Robert.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're in Sonny's inventory.
I don't know if would that work.
No, he's not
It's
taking
not-
me with him.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So you unequip yourself from Robert and appear in Sonny's inventory.
Yeah, and then I appear back in Robert's inventory to like pick up momentum so I can shoot myself up the ramp.
So you appear back in Robert's inventory and you're just in his inventory now.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't. It's not going through physical space.
You're just warping from one location
yeah.
to another. So that doesn't do anything.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna exit Robert's inventory and I'm gonna start sprinting because I could probably sprint
you appear
faster
next to
than
him.
Robert.
Sonny, from
Wait.
behind.
Because he's made of slime, does he have the like Looney Tunes circle feet when he starts running really fast?
No, he just slides up the ramp while not moving his legs, but he's moving as fast as you.
He's just power sliding. He's got healing
Oh my
slide.
God.
Fucking meme with the sliding towards the camera.
Oh my god, I love that.
That's Chad right now. Actually, as you guys are running up the ramp, Sonny from behind, an arm grabs you around the neck, and
It's the
a
other
blade is brought
surprise.
to your face, and the other surprise is behind you. And you hear his voice go, ah, 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 ah.
There's two
And you
of
all
you.
turn to see Surprise has Sonny in a headlock with a knife. And another Squire Nedworth enters next to him. Ah, very smart, me. Good thing to keep one of us posted up by the door. The other one at the top of the ramp. Of course. I mean, you're me. You could say it was our good idea. And then they both laugh at the same time in the same way.
I look at Chad and I just go, you can bring Sonny to my inventory. And I keep charging up the
Hey, I
ramp.
move to Sonny's inventory. Then I say, equip me.
What are you equipping him
I
as?
equip Chad as a cloak.
All right.
I don't know. So he's on my back.
A Chad
He's like hanging on your shoulders.
So how it looks, because he's like a gel boy, it just like whoosh goes down, and it's like a cloth with a Chad PNG on it.
Oh my god. I love
Oh
that.
my god.
Chad texture.
It doesn't like impose space
it's like a
between me
fucking
and
cloak with a
Surprise.
Chad PNG, but it's like Harry Potter logic where he can move inside the cloak.
Yeah.
But you have a green cloak with a Chad in it.
Yeah. And now I'm going to
Okay.
teleport Sonny into Robert's inventory.
So he, dang it! They have teleporting magic, and you appear whoosh right up next to them. Do you exit the inventory then?
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden, Sonny
Yeah.
appears wearing the cloak of Chad next to Robert. The other surprise at the top of the ramp goes, go get him, and he kicks Sir Nedworth, who then goes, and starts like tumbling, rolling down the ramp at you guys. And I need both of you to make me roll me a
no.
d6 to see if you trip on Squire Nedworth as he tumbles down towards you.
Hell,
difficulty 3.
okay.
I'm gonna spend
3.
my last karma.
All right, both of you, like some Donkey Kong Mario shit, just like wing, leap over Nedworth and keep running as he continues to roll down the ramp. Surprise then turns and opens his bag and swings his bag to one side as a wall of swords flies out of the bag at all of you.
Oh hell! Can I quickly
would like-
re-equip Chad as a shield?
Can I use my super awesome halberd from Horton to just like anime spin the halberd and block all the swords with a melee
Yeah,
parry?
but you'll need to roll a 6 to do it.
Okay, but I get a double boon
Yeah.
roll because it's
Yeah, you need to roll a
All right,
6
all
though.
right.
Chad shield.
All right. You do have a hero die.
That work?
I'm a try a hero die.
Okay.
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 Nah,
So-
didn't cut it.
Oh,
So
no.
before we get to Sonny and Chad, Robert still lunges forward and spins the halberd around and deflects a few swords and then gets stabbed with a few of them and takes a strike of damage.
He's like, this is gonna be so cool.
Oh, Christ! Oh, fuck!
What are you two doing?
Do you let me
Yeah,
equip you as a
definitely.
shield? I mean, I'm assuming he's gonna turn solid,
he can swap
right?
to a
Like,
shield.
he won't.
In the front has a bunch of swords.
Okay.
Actually, you're doing
Okay,
a quick
alright.
change while already being an equipped item, so this would be a glitch power roll.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll go with power level 1.
But I'll say, I was gonna say it should be a 1 though. I don't think it would be a crazy high roll.
4.
4. Okay, yeah. So you swap to a shield in front, and then what I'll do is I'll have you make a roll, Sonny, and you need to roll 6, but you're gonna have you're gonna roll 2d6 because of the Chad shield. A little better.
Okay. Well,
You have a karma to spend?
can I?
Yeah, do you have a karma?
Yeah, I do. I have 2 left, so I'm gonna spend
All right,
another.
so
one.
you charge up.
Actually, do I get an armor roll since I failed to deflect them?
This was more like a miraculous save than like an armor roll. It's like a spell he's doing, basically. He's magic, essentially.
He has a bag of tricks.
Robert, I think that with all your knowledge of this world, I think for all three of you, with all the knowledge of this world, he's supposed to be a knight, but you're getting the impression that Surprise may actually be a wizard.
He uses theft magic.
Trick magic.
Trick magic. Oh.
You get the feeling that he may actually be a wizard, and with his larcenous disposition, you may think that not only may he be a wizard, but he might be part of a certain group of wizards.
God damn it.
But you throw up your Chad shield, and the swords boing, like bounce off of it to the side, boing, and get like sprung to a different size and like scattered.
Nice.
At that point, the elevator door opens, ding, and Surprise steps back into it. He then opens his bag and reaches in. The other Surprise at the other end of the room opens his bag and leaps into it as the other Surprise pulls the other Surprise up out of the bag into the elevator with him. And then the bag...
Oh my god.
The bag then sucks into itself and is pulled out of itself by the other Surprise. And the elevator door shuts as they both wave in unison, and both Squire and Nedworths are just left at the bottom of the ramp. Just by themselves.
That is so fun.
As the elevator then moves away after it shuts.
Son of a bitch.
Order it back down. Is there a button?
There's a button. There's like 2 buttons on it for up and down.
I hit the down button.
Hitting the button over and over. Click, 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 click.
Actually, second Chad hits the button because first Chad is currently locked up as a shield.
Another.
As a shield.
Other arm is...
right.
The other arm, an arm comes out of the
Sonny
shield.
walks up to the elevator.
An arm forms out of the shield and starts going like, whoosh. Like starts clicking, like it stops like right in front of the button and then just starts clicking it rapidly.
Oh rat! I unequip you.
You unequip Chad, but you unequip him and he's still clicking the button. He's just crouched in front of it, hammering the button.
Is there another way up?
It only appears there's this elevator in this room, but as you're looking for that, you do hear from the bottom of the ramp, "All right, stop there, put up your dukes." As one of the Squire Nedworths steps forward with his broken spear and shield, and the other one goes, "Oh, my dukes are hurt," says the one on the ground.
Give it a rest, Nedworth.
"No, Surprise said I had to stop, but he wouldn't from following him." The other Nedworth goes, "Let me give you a hand."
I turn
That's very
around.
kind of you.
I run up and I just punch Squire Nedworth in the face. I'm so fucking sick of it.
Roll me a D6.
Chad,
Roll me a
wait.
D6.
Oh.
You have to hit a 3. You just have to hit a 3.
4.
What do you got? Okay, you walk up and you punch. Do you punch the one that's picking himself up or the one that came with the other guy?
The one that was trying to tell us to put our dukes up.
Okay, that's the one who was with this, the one who surprised you.
Yeah.
So you run up and you punch him, wham, in the face, and he, like flies back as his spear and shield fly off of him, and he, like, Street Fighter style, flies back through the air in slow-mo for just a second, and then just lands. He's unconscious.
Oh.
Squire Nedworth has 1 strike. The other one looks down and goes, "Oh no, me!" As he looks down.
Sorry. No, I'm not. I'm so... Why do you follow that asshole? He has done nothing but harm you. He puts you in harm's way. All he does is put you in harm's way. He's not a good guy.
He's training me.
He's never going to be a good guy.
Me.
He's truly a piece of shit.
I think you're just jealous that you don't have a knight.
I punch him in the face.
No.
Before you punch him, a quarterstaff out of nowhere comes flying into view and just slaps him across the face, and he also goes down. as somebody has entered into the chamber and whacked Nedworth over the head and caused him to go limp. He falls next to the other Nedworth. They're like laying facing each other in the same pose, like on the ground.
Just Yamcha, but you just mirror
Yamcha,
it.
but mirrored next to each other. And you see stepping into the room, whacking this other Nedworth over the head and knocking him out as well. And looking up at all of you, Alice the Scare Clown.
Woo! She's alive!
Alice!
You're back! Oh,
You're alive!
the Lord!
She looks up at you.
Oh, and I'll run down the ramp.
She looks up at you. You see
towards her.
she is covered in plants like a ghillie suit. She has little marks on her face, like drawn like the little football style.
Two lines
the
under
two
each
lines
eye.
under each
Yeah.
eye. She's got like a branch hat and she's got the quarterstaff and she looks up at you and she just says, like almost like a grunt, like a bestial grunt.
I give a big old smile as I sort of trot
She
up
steps
to her.
back and
You're
holds
all
the
right.
stick up at you.
Hey, we're still your friends.
How did you get out of the bag?
I have been trapped in here for a day. She says.
One hole.
I know, it's pretty shit, isn't it? We've run into the beast twice so
Chad,
far, and each
Chad,
time
you
was
look her up and
worse
down,
than the
you're like,
last.
damn, for a day, you look bad.
Things you must have seen.
Oh man.
She just goes, you don't understand. There's something weird's going on here.
Yeah.
Really?
No, you don't understand. Have you seen those creatures, the ones flying around?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that they're birds who have been covered in vines by some kind of magic.
No, they ain't.
Oh?
What?
Where do you think all the people of the city went?
Oh!
I thought they was all
And
locked
Robert,
up in
you
pods.
remember the red blood that came from the side of the one you guys injured.
Wait a
Then who was the old dude in the pod?
Some people are still in pods, but if I'm understanding correctly,
They're gestating.
The pods
They're
turning
in a
into
larval
birds?
state. The nodes are hatcheries. I get it now. All right. It's pieces
That
are coming together. I take out my notebook and start
is
writing.
Diabolical.
there's also one other thing.
Okay.
There's one other thing too. Have you seen that big scary monster that keeps showing up?
Mm-hmm.
Chaos
Yeah.
the Beast.
The one that stinks a
Yeah,
lot?
there's something weird about him. He talks to himself,
Oh,
but
really?
it's like he's talking to somebody else.
Probably through the web. There's another entity that's maintaining watch over the web and keeping an eye on all the nodes.
No.
We're talking to some other high command
No.
member.
You don't understand. I gotta look under the hood.
What?
Under the
Yeah,
hood?
he had it off at one point, and I saw a bit of it. But he put it back on when he saw me, but I managed to escape. But he's got a minotaur head.
Thank you all for listening to Hyperdive Heroes. If you like what you heard, please make sure to like, subscribe, and activate notifications wherever you get your podcasts.